Hi, I'm California Trust Litigation Attorney Scott Grossman. Oftentimes I get calls from people who are concerned because there's property that they believe belongs to a trust that somebody else either has possession or title to. Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss how to get that property back into the trust. In this video, I'll be answering two questions. First, how do I petition to get property brought back into the trust? And second, what property can be brought back into the trust? Litigation to get property back into a trust is oftentimes referred to in California as an 850 petition. And that's just a shorthand that refers to the part of the probate code that allows you to file this kind of litigation. Sometimes this is necessary because there's an innocent mistake that's been made. So while it is in fact litigation, it's not what you typically think of where there's going to be a lot of discovery and very long time frames and somebody who's going to actively oppose it. Where this most commonly comes up is where the settlor, the person who created the trust, simply forgot to retitle some kind of property. So that can be real estate, it can be a brokerage account, it can be a bank account, it can be really just about anything that has title attached to it. So the common scenario is you go through the trust talks about who's going to be in charge and how property is going to be distributed, and then the last page is a schedule of trust assets. When you actually go to make the transfer of that asset, you find out that title was never put in the name of the trust or the trustee for the trust. An 850 petition can be filed seeking an order of the court to determine that the title actually belongs to the trust. This is very common. Where there is no objection, you can regularly expect courts are going to grant this kind of petition. The second kind of litigation is the typical litigation that you think of, and this is where somebody has wrongfully gotten title. This can happen any number of ways. You may have a dishonest trustee who's taken trust property for themselves. You may have a situation where before the trust settlor died, somebody else took advantage of them, either because of their close relationship or maybe there's some kind of cognitive impairment, and you find out that property has been transferred. Either a deed got recorded, title to a bank account got changed, whatever it may be, you now find there's somebody who has something that you knew was part of the trust and now is not part of the trust. Well, in those circumstances, either the trustee or a trust beneficiary is empowered to file an 850 petition to drag that property back into the trust. So now you know if there's property that belongs in the trust and it's not there, either because there was an innocent mistake made by the settlor of the trust or because somebody used some kind of misconduct to get that property, using an 850 petition is the way to get that property back into the trust. In the next video, I'm going to discuss with you discovery in trust litigation. If you found this video helpful, then please hit the subscribe bell, leave us a comment. We'll be glad to respond if you do, and give us a thumbs up.